Academic peer mentoring is a new scheme where experienced students guide, support new students to understand the demand of their course.
Hi everyone, my name is SAMAN and I am a third year Politics and International Relations student. Today I've come on here to talk to you guys about some of the opportunities that you are given by the university and some of the things that benefited me during my second year. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is something known as a progression report. It's a report you receive which states your progress for that very academic year. You receive it at the end of each year. I find it particularly helpful looking and analysing my report just because it gives me a level ground as to where I stand in my academic progress and how far off I am from my ultimate goal. The second thing is opportunities. Now, we hear about this all the time, but it's literally super important because there is a life beyond our studying and our degrees. And yeah, good luck to all of you. I hope you find your healthy balance, and I hope you guys are able to find strategies to deal with your second year as effectively as possible.
Hi everyone, my name is Juliana.
I'm KAROLIS.
We are both third year international relations students, and we are here to give you some tips about how to be a successful student.
I would personally start by saying you should start your work early, because it may seem like you don't have a lot to do, but then when that deadlines start hitting one by one, it will just start building up, and then you'll start feeling pressure, and then you don't want that basically. I think it's just better to plan yourself ahead, get yourself a proper schedule going, and yeah, just get your work evenly spread out and organized, and make sure you're doing them as you go along.
Yeah, so I definitely did that in my year as well. I got myself a schedule early on, and I kind of wrote down all of the upcoming deadlines, so they'll be on your module handbook. So I knew how long I had to start writing my assignments, and I knew when they were due. So I definitely planned myself, and I would assign certain dates for me to write a bit of my work and do some research as well. And I'll definitely say allow yourself some time to read, because politics and international relation courses are very heavy on reading, so you'll have a lot of reading to do.
Another thing that I would suggest is to also have other hobbies. It may sound like a lot to do, like schoolwork, and then you have other hobbies, and then trying to have a social life, but it is a good way to just breathe and move away from just fully studying and not doing anything else at all. For me, I went to the gym a lot, so that kind of helped me to clear my head and not only focus on theory or just reading.
Make sure you always ask for help if you need it, honestly. Like, so many times that I've needed help, and if I hadn't approached my seminar leader or lecturer, I just wouldn't have known the answer to my question. And sometimes I would ask my friends, and they're like, oh, I don't know as well, because everyone's just a bit shy to ask, especially in your first year. So don't be shy. Really build yourself a schedule from there, like, this is what I need to do, this is how I'm going to do it. And then next thing you know, you're in third year writing your dissertation and you're about to graduate. So that's it. I think these are all my tips of becoming a successful student. Take care of yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Carmen and I'm a third year international relations student. I think the first piece of advice I could give you is make the most of the university's employabilities and careers services. I think my second kind of tip would be make the most of the trips the unis offer. And I think my last tip would be plan your dissertation in advance. If you know what you want to talk about, use the summer holidays to do as much reading as you want and narrow down your question so that at the beginning of third year you already have a huge amount of background knowledge on your topic. It's so important. It's really important to kind of get ahead, especially if you feel like you're a very busy student, if you work and if you have loads of extracurricular activities. It's really, really important to just put yourself in the best conditions possible. And I think starting your dissertation in the summer is the best way forward if you want to be ahead and if you want to kind of make your third year a lot easier.
Hi everyone, my name's DHUNYA and I'm a third year politics and international relations student. So the first bit of advice would be choose something that you really love and choose modules that you're interested in, not because it will look good on your CV or whatever. Do something that you're passionate about because that will come through in your grades. The second bit of advice I would give you is don't be afraid to say what you think. Another bit of advice would be really rely on your tutors and really ask for help and support if you need it. And the last bit of advice I would give is really start thinking about what you want to do after uni, whether it's masters, whether you want to go into a grad scheme, and try and get as much experience as you can. And I am well aware that it is very difficult, especially doing politics, to get any kind of political experience. I looked for absolutely ages and I was very lucky enough to get some experience at the council, but there was a lot of things I tried before trying to get that. And I think that really made clear to me that that was what I wanted to do. I think get stuck into it and really rely on your tutors because they are always there to help you, and trust me, they do really care. Thanks.
Hello, my name is EMIR and I'm a Year 3 student studying IR and Development. I reckon in Year 2, you should invest time getting comfortable organizing and conducting research. By now, you know that a big part of your studies is conducting research, and in order to do that, you need to know how to use sources. So in Year 2, take some time and get 100% comfortable finding sources and extracting the right information from. Another thing you should get comfortable with is talking to your lecturers and tutors in Year 2. They can only help you if they know about you, so you've got to show yourself to them. Join people's office hours, ask questions when you're struggling, and do engage in your seminars. And your teachers will give you feedback and help you wherever you need it. The last thing I think you should get comfortable with is completing readings. By now, you know that this degree requires extensive reading, so you should 100% get comfortable and be able to manage your time with completing all your readings. And to be honest, you should really get into an extra further reading. My advice to you going into Year 2 would be to form a certain interest in your field. By now, you've taken a lot of core classes and you've taken a lot of elective classes, and those classes gave you a lot of readings in various topics. So you should find an area of interest, and you should make sure that that's an area of interest that you want to get into in your future. This could be further studies or as a career path. There is not such a thing as too much reading, and your dissertation will essentially depend on how good your reading and your research is. So do take some time and invest overall a longer period starting from summer. Good luck, guys.
Hi guys, my name is Samira and I'm studying Politics and International Relations and I'm currently in my third year. Some of the advice that I'd like to share with you guys. So firstly, I think it's really important that you kind of establish a good working schedule. This will help you kind of separate your work life to your personal life, and it also makes sure that you're not taking on too much pressure. And when you enter third year, it should make things a lot easier for you. Secondly, I'd say get involved as much as you can now. It's never too late to get involved in extracurricular activities, in societies, in programs. Even if it's just, attending a talk that the university is putting on, make sure you guys get involved. This will not only help you kind of explore your options for the future further, but it will also make sure that your skills are being kind of it will make sure that your skills are being developed, and it will help you kind of it will help you in the long run a lot. Finally, I think it's really, really important to start looking at maybe future options or things that you are interested in. You don't have to have like a certain idea about what you want to do, but it's just good so you can kind of work up to that point. Also, never give up. As cheesy as it sounds, it's really, really important to persevere. If you are having a difficult time, it's okay to ask for help. That's why the lecturers are there. That's why you have staff there. So make sure you speak to someone. And yeah, good luck with everything. And I hope my advice has helped you.
Hi everyone, my name is Raja and I'm a third-year student at the University of Westminster. My first advice for you is, I know that everything changed with the advent of coronavirus. I know it affected every single one of us, but try and remain positive. And an advice that was given to me at the start of this year is to maintain myself busy. So how do you try and be involved in uni life, even if you're at home? First, try and call your friends. Try and ask your course reps what is going on at the university. Ask your professors, how can I help? How can I improve myself? What do you think I should do other than this? And I'm sure those people are going to be able to give you even more advice of what we're giving you right now. And as well as that, I would be very, very happy to help one of you or two of you and tutor you during your second year and even after that. If hopefully I graduate, and you can always contact me and I will be able to help you. I'll tell you how I organize my work in the past years. I can send you my plans. I can just be involved with you as well. So if anything, you can ask me and you can ask your professor, and we will be able to help you one way or another. So that's it. Thank you for listening.